It's us again. Of course, Daisy and me. Come on, let's show everybody the other side of where we live. Okay, so we are across from a reservoir, which means that there's not much in front of us except lots and lots of woods, which is great. This is the front of our home. Was built in 1810. La casa fue hecha en 1810. Y la hemos estado renovando. We're renovating it. Allá atrás se ve chiquitica. Esa es la spring house. Okay, y allá al frente está el reservoir. Estamos haciendo una pared de bloques o de rocas. We're making a wall of rocks and bricks and all the different things that we find on our property, because unfortunately people who come through that road right there, they usually speed very fast, and we've already had problems where people actually broke through our fence, and one car actually went straight around and actually took out our mailbox, jumped the curve, and ended up right on top of that tree on the other side. So unfortunately, we have to build some wall of something. This is part of the original fence, and if you look, half of it is missing in the middle because an 18-wheeler went through it. So un camión de grande fue por ahí, por esa sección de la yarda, viniendo de esa calle de allá, porque los carros vienen muy rápido. Esa es la taberna. Esa taberna es otro monumento histórico, otro edificio histórico, y allá está la señal que lo demuestra, que es ese azulito. It's called the Van Sickle Tavern, and it's another historical building. This whole corner used to be a historical area. That house was the original house. This one right here is the original fencing from where they had horses. Ahí está donde la cerca, donde tenían los caballos. Y creemos que tenían vacas o cerdos, porque por acá, donde se cayó este árbol, a ver si lo puedo ver, si los puedo mostrar. Hay un espacio donde está, un sitio donde tenían animales. Esto hay que limpiarlo un poco más. Desafortunadamente, cuando uno trabaja todo el tiempo, es difícil. We work full time, so sometimes the jobs get really difficult, and it's only my husband and I. But right here, with all this stuff look at the pretty flowers. It's a tiger lily in the middle of nowhere. Okay, I'll show you. This is where the horses used to be. You can see right here one of the areas where the horses used to drink out of. And we think, because this whole entire area, if you look, it is actually buried, almost like a buried treasure. Come on, Daisy. Come on. Okay, it's actually flat. If you look, it has stone. And right here, we have to, we've been trying to unbury it little bit by little bit. But unfortunately, there used to be a barn here. And when they took down the barn, they took all the junk and they threw it here, right here in this section. So unfortunately, it buried all these parts, but underneath here is this giant size section, all of like almost like a concrete material like this, and it's overgrown by this tree that grew over it. But this whole area, if you look, I can see with my boot, you see, it's right underneath it. Si lo ven, ahí debajo, todo esto, y allí donde ponían la comida de los animales. ¿Sí ves? Y es como otro tesoro escondidito. Entonces hay que tratar de arreglarlo, pero no hemos tenido tiempo. We haven't been able to fix it with full-time work and everything, but we think that the animals used to eat here, and there's a runoff right here. If you can see it, you might be able to, right there where my foot is, you can see the shape. It's actually just like a channel, and we think that that channel was to for water, because right here where these bushes are, if you can see right there, there is the bottom, and we think a silo. Ahí parece que tenían, era no sé cómo se llama en español, pero era donde mantenían la mazorca en uno de esos tubos grandes. Entonces ahí se ve, a ver si me puedo bajar un poquitico. Es un poco difícil porque está todavía, mira, aquí, ¿sí ves? ¿Sí ves? Se puede ver un poquito mejor. Entonces, mira, ¿sí ves? Tú puedes ver que es un completo sitio. Entonces hay que encontrarlo. Entonces, ¿sí ves? Esto está lleno de... Hemos encontrado un montón de cosas, pero este árbol creció por todo encima de él. Y entonces aquí tú ves todo eso. Y eso va hasta allá, hasta donde se cayó ese árbol, donde se puede ver ese árbol caído. It goes all the way straight this way up to where that tree fell down. And again, if you look, you can see through all the overgrown where they kept and they fed the animals. And we think water was on the top, and then the food was here on the bottom part. And then farther down this way, right below my feet, is where they used to do the runoff for the cleaning of the area of the manure. And then that went down this way. And if you look, it's a little hard to see. Let me see. Okay, right here. If you look, you can see the cement slab with the iron, and it almost looks like a pool. So it's hard to see, it's hard to tell, but if you look, you can see right here, this whole section where my fingers are, it's the slab, okay? And then right there is the metal, okay? And we think that this must have been where the silo was, okay? And the barn was right behind where this tree is, okay? That's where the barn was. Our property goes all the way to the end that way. It's really overgrown right now, but you can see all the pretty plants and all the different wild flowers, todas las plantas naturaleza que hay, y todas esas plantas que han atraído un montón de mariposas este año. Entonces no las queremos matar, y esas plantas son para hacer ornamentales, canastas ornamentales. You can make decorations with a lot of these plants, We can talk about the name of them later. I can't remember the name of top of my head, but we have a lot of them, and they bring a lot of wild flowers as well. And then we have wild raspberries here. Ooh, the dog is pulling. See? So we have a lot of pretty stuff, but I love this. It reminds me of a little bit of an archaeological dig. Estamos como si fuéramos arqueológicos, encontrando diferentes. There's Daisy. And of course she has to smell everything, right? Did you find something good too? See that where she is standing right now? That's exactly where she's actually helping me right now. That's exactly where we think that they used to put the food. Sorry, my hands are very shaky. Oh, there she goes. Okay, she's now on the flat part of the slab. Ooh. Okay, but where her snout was, you could see that. That's where we think the water was coming from originally. Because there's some pipes over there. See, she's going right there near that area is where we think the water was coming from. Oh, there she is. Oh, she's being such a good dog. She's helping me be able to show you guys. Isn't it cool? Oh, but we can't go that way, Daisy. You'll fall down and get hurt. There's too many metals. Come on, Daisy. Come the other way. Come on. She's also a little deaf. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Okay, I'll have to stop you. Okay, now this is the other side. We were just coming from there. Okay, the river is over there. The creek is on that side. And then the fence for the original horses was right here. And then that right now is all the wood and all the things that we have been able to clean up. And we've been piling it up. And little by little, my husband and I have been chopping it. And unfortunately, the wood is riddled with termites. La madera, desafortunadamente, está muy mala porque está llena de termitas y otros animales. Entonces no la podemos vender ni nada. Entonces estamos cortándola chiquitica para hacer composting. Entonces we're composting. And what we're doing is every so often we get manure brought, and then right here in this area we throw it on top of all the chopped up pieces of wood, and we're making composting. So eventually we're hoping to be able to revitalize a little bit of our earth. Let me see if I can bring you guys. Oh, there's Daniel with the truck. That's how he cuts the grass, because it gets too high for a normal mower. Let's see if we can get a good view. It's a little hard because I'm a little far still. There it is. And right there, so that's our tractor, and then he uses that to cut the lawn and do other projects. Él utiliza esa máquina para cortar el pasto y para mover tierra, mover los pedazos de madera grande, y ha movido la mayoría de esas rocas que son grandes. So he does quite a lot of work with that. Right now he is trying to hook up the tractor to the mower. He had it disconnected for a few days. So let's see. So right now, Oh, Daisy, don't pull so hard. Okay. So right now he's hooking it up. Okay. At the same time that Daniel is hooking up the mower, our daughter decided that she's gonna have her friends come over and they're gonna hang out in the car, which I think it's hilarious. They're gonna spend the night. Okay. And Daniel has to protect his boot because he fell off that roof. Like 2 weeks ago. He didn't break anything, thank goodness, but he was trying to clean up the roof with the power washer and the ladder moved away from him, and if you can see right there above where my nail is, right above that door, it's a little bent. That right there is where the ladder gave way, and he didn't realize it and he fell right back down with it. Daniel se cayó de ahí el techo y la escalera se le bajó, y ahí donde estaba mostrando con el video, si lo ves está un poquito doblado porque él se cayó, pero lo bueno es que se cayó con las piernas y alcanzó a poner un poquito de presión, entonces no se quebró nada. Pero como no se lo quebró, pero sí se lo fracturó un poquito en unas fracturas pequeñitas. Entonces tiene que tener el pie con una banda, no una banda, es un zapato especial. He has a special shoe that he's wearing. So in order to keep it clean, when he works on the field and stuff, he wears a bag around it. Let's see what he's doing. Say hi. Okay, so he's connecting all the parts. I'm glad he knows what he's doing. Me alegro que él es el que sabe cómo hacer todo eso. Are you gonna cut the grass? Or not today?
Not today, tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Okay, so we can't wait. We're excited. We want to watch. So there you go. That's what we'll probably be doing tomorrow. Oh, I think I see our chickens. Let's see what they're up to. They're always doing something. Come on, Daisy. Let's go check them out. Oh, they're taking a bath. Se están bañando en la tierra. Allá las veo. Allá veo. Está Ernesto. Hi, guys. Si las ven allá todas metidas. Míralo vigilando sus gallinas. Look at him watching over his hens. He's a good guy. I gotta check his back feathers. They look a little funky. Did you get into a fight with the queen again? Huh? Did you? How close you gonna let me get to you? There's Queen, right next to him. She likes me. I give her treats. A ella le gusta el arroz cocinado. Entonces ella me persigue. Ella es súper inteligente. She's very smart. She really likes her treats. Right? It's hot, I know. You're having to breathe a little hard. Yeah?
Can you pause that for a second? If you like everything that you've seen, you should subscribe and look for more. We're going to be posting as much as we can because this is very fun for us and showing everyone the chickens and everything that we're going to be doing. I hope you subscribe. I hope you like the video. If you do like it, then make sure to follow us for more. Bye.
Bye!